There you go. Good evening, stream listeners. Welcome to 3 Hour Meant for Sunday, the 21st of November 2014. We've got we're going to start off with community news. And of course, we did we've got a new mayor. It was announced 2 weeks ago. Also coming up is our Mark Williams has been diagnosed with cancer and we are very we're gonna give you a bit of coverage on that. So here we go. Community news. And I'm just waiting hold on. We've got the Enviro Care Sunday. Enviro Care Sunday offers residents regular opportunity to dispose their green organic waste in a range of hard refuse in an environmentally responsible way. When, and what can I bring? It's pretty simple. It's at St. Agnes Recreation Park, Smart Road, St. Agnes. Time 10 p.m. to 2 p.m. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Okay. And it's for more information, please contact the supervisor on 8397 7444. Accepted items as follows for your disposal. So leaves, lawn cuttings and branches, metals, including copper and alloy, engine oil, a maximum 20 litres, lead acid motor vehicle batteries, plastic flower pots, and must be unbroken and suitable for reuse. Passenger vehicle or motorbike tyres, four-wheel drive and light truck tyres up to 16 alloys, truck tyre over 16, tires or on rims, fridges, freezers, and air conditioners, and any items containing NH3 refrigerated found in icebox and caravan fridges, butane or propane will not be accepted. The dates for these in 2015: Sunday the 11th of January, Sunday the 8th of February, Sunday the 22nd of February, Sunday the 29th of March, Sunday the 12th of April, Sunday the 10th of May, Sunday the 31st of May, Sunday the 14th of June, and Sunday the 28th of June. Remaining dates in 2014: Sunday the 14th of December. Sunday is Cowsing Park. In other news, Kowloon Park 2014. Bring your picnic rugs or chairs to celebrate the festive season at Kowloon Park on Civic Park. We'll be singing all our favourite carols with the help of our carols band and community choir and many other special guests. Pre-show entertainment starts at 6:30 with a special performance by the Australian Army Band, followed by the carols from 7:30. Our guest hosts this year are Brenton Raglas and Kate Collins from Channel 9. Don't miss the giveaways, entertainment, and arrival of Santa. The night will finish with a spectacular firework display from the roof of Westfield Tea Tree Plaza. Check out the map of the park below and arrive each to secure your spot. See up there the news for Cows in the Park. Like us on Facebook events at Cowsing Park. Latest news, and the latest news are we are recruiting for the Cows Community Choir. Interested? Go to www.teacherygully.sa.au. Find out how you can join. So I do miss that event at Mulberry North, but it's good to see that it's still up and running though. I wish it was still here at Mulberry North because that was one of the only events we really had. But hopefully it does go well, and probably best to bring all your pets and dogs inside for the fireworks display. I'm imagining that'll probably take place at around 9:30. So just watch out for that. Waterworld is now open, as most of you know. So Waterworld is now open, the slides and all that, and so it's all open. Waterworld. Okay. Now I'm about to give you news on the mayor. I'll just advertise Waterworld a bit here. Check out our upcoming events. There's a Banana Boat Fun Day. Season date 28th September to 12th of April. It'll be closed down 12th of April. You can learn to swim. Keep your kids safer around water, ages 6 months plus. Becoming a better swimmer or improve your health, ages 5 years plus. Phone call among 8397 7439 to book. There for Waterworld. So more information on that. Okay, before we go to this new mayor story, remember you can always get the Civic Centre for the council. That is at 571 Montague Road, Modbury, SA, 5092, Monday to Friday, 8:45 a.m. to 5 p.m. You also telephone them on 08 8397 7444 or emergency after hours 1300 788 131. You're listening to 3RMN. The time is 8:07. More now we go to the mayor story, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Knight, new mayor of Tisha Gully. It was announced 2 weeks ago. We're going to get some information on what he's focusing on as new mayor. And for more details on this, go like us on Facebook. Probably North Local Radio Station. We're up to 519 likes. Why don't we make it a few more? Why don't we? We want to get up to 530 by the end of the year, if that's possible. Okay, here we go. Tisha Gully cancel. I just got searches up. Didn't have this story prepared, but I do have it ready. News. There we go. So the new mayor promises to go back to basics here. So new Tisha Council Mayor Kevin Wright promises to go back to basics. Okay, I'm just waiting for this to load. It was announced 2 weeks ago, and the election did take place 2 weeks ago. Votes had to be in by a certain date on Friday. Now this is taking a while to load. We're getting it. Here we go. So, new Mayor Kevin Knight has promised to focus on core council responsibilities during his time at the helm of the Teacher Guide Council. Mr. Knight, 64 years old, won a five-way battle for the council top spot, beating Pat Trainer by 1,171 votes, first preference votes. And he said his key priorities for the region were park and sports ground maintenance, debt reduction, and stabilising rates. Run back to the basics and aim to back to our core responsibilities, Mr. Knight said, Mr. Knight, who was first elected as a ward councillor in 1993. The residents over visions and strategic plans and master plans. They just want their city to be run efficiently. We really are blessed with our open space and natural environment, but a lot of people think they're looking for a bit run down. He said. Mr. Knight said the council needed to concentrate on minimising rate rises. He also wanted to continue to reduce the council's $31.1 million debt, which has dropped from a high of 43.3 million in 2011 and 2012. That high debt was due to the decision taken between 2006 and 2010, he said, attributing the problem to too much spending too fast and high operating costs. The problem was the operating expenses that had gone through the roof, he said. Our biggest expense is people. Salaries and wages have always been a little less than 50% in our revenue, but they have gone beyond that. Mr. Knight said he would personally save the council about $30,000 by cutting marital expenses. He said he would not use the council provided mayor car, a mobile phone, or claim home internet assets, and would accept an annual salary of $60,000. 16 it would accept an annual salary of just $60,000, $16,000 less than his entitlement. If I've got to go to town on council duties, I'm happy to catch a bus home. I'll save the people at least $30,000, and that's a real solid promise. Mr. Knight said one of his first tasks as mayor would be helping new councillors fit into their roles. Here we go. I've lost it. Here we go. Tisha new council includes 6 retained councillors and 6 elected for the first time. I'll try and contact all the new ones and try to give them some advice, he said. The secret to debating is to know what you're talking about. Too many councillors ask us to answer a question when it's in a report. Mr. Knight, a son of British migrants, said his wife Karen was an individual support during his mayoral campaign. The couple had 2 adult children, Linda, who lives in Germany, and Jeff of Wingvale, and 3 grandchildren, and another one due this week. So good week for Kevin Knight there as he's new mayor of Tishigai. Now it's time for Moby North local weather. And for the rest of tonight, it'll be a partly cloudy night. A slight chance of a shower, most likely later tonight. The chance of a thunderstorm later tonight. Also, for tomorrow, it'll be a partly cloudy. Chance of showers in the morning. The chance of a thunderstorm in the morning. Winds east and northeast, 20 to 30 kilometers an hour. Shifting southwest, 25 to 35 kilometers an hour early in the morning. Tomorrow, reach a maximum of 23, a minimum of 16. Tuesday, mostly sunny, maximum of 22, a minimum of 11. Wednesday, maximum of 24, a minimum of 10. Thursday, sunny, a maximum of 28, a minimum of 12. Friday, mostly sunny, a maximum of 32, a minimum of 13. And Saturday, mostly sunny, a maximum of 34, a minimum of 18. Your sunrise tomorrow will be at 5:58 a.m. Your sunset will be at 8:07 p.m. Tonight sunset will be as just completed. It was at 8:06. Your next 12 hours of Melbourne North, 9 p.m. will be a slight chance of a shower, 22. 12 a.m. will be mostly cloudy, 21. 3 a.m. will be a chance of a shower or storm, 18. 6 a.m. will be a slight chance of a storm, 16. In Elizabeth, it's 27.8. In the city, it's 25.8. Tonight, Melbourne North will reach below of 16. Tomorrow, reach top of 23. Currently, in Melbourne North, it's 26.8, and you're listening to 3RMN. It's 8:13 p.m. I'm going to take a quick break. Stream listeners will be back in about 2 minutes with today's national top story. So this is some relieving news here, some sad news at the same time. A mother of a baby has abandoned mother of baby abandoned in drain near Sydney's M7 track down by police. The mother of a newborn baby boy left inside a drain near Sydney M7 motorway has been found. The baby's cries alerted cyclists who were riding alongside the motorway at Quackers Hill in Sydney's west this morning. He was rescued and police said it appeared the baby had been abandoned and dropped 2.5 metres through an opening in a drain. Inspector David Laggett said officers were horrified by the discovery. It was already undernourished and dehydrated, would have taken effect, Inspector Laggett said. Police doubt the child would have survived in today's heat if he had not been found so early this morning. They believe the baby was born in a hospital, and after checking hospital records, door knocking the area, they identified the baby's mother as a 13-year-old Crockers Hill woman. Police said the woman was taken to Blacktown Hospital after complaining of an illness during questioning. Boy remains in a serious but stable condition at the Children's Hospital at Westmead. Earlier, Family and Community Services District Director for Western Sydney, Lisa Charrett, said the parents must have been feeling desperate. Often, while when this sort of things happen, people are in a place of desperation. She said there has been cases of where mothers have had depression or those issues, or any very young or are very way to go for help. That's where we come in because we can provide help. We are really worried about the primary health, primarily his welfare and mum's. So hopefully that child is okay. So some sad news coming out there in Sydney, but relieving news that they found the child before it got serious. Okay, into other news. Police shoot man dead at on the Sunshine Coast after he allegedly lunged at them with a weapon. Police have shot dead a man on a Sunshine Coast street after he allegedly lunged at them with a weapon. Officers were called to an Outlook Drive at the Sunshine Coast just after 2 p.m. and amid reports of a man damaging property with a steel pole. When they arrived, they were allegedly confronted by the man who got out of his car and lunged at them with either a knife or the pole. According to witnesses, the officers fired 3 shots into the man's chest, killing him instantly on the road. District of Acting Superintendent John Bongsjack said police were called to the address to deal with the disturbance, but would not confirm whether the man was armed. Our understanding is the incident did happen in the street, he said. The issue is quite complex, so there are a significant amount of witnesses to be interviewed. Said a 51-year-old man who was killed was from interstate and apparently related to the people in the house. Superintendent Bongsjack said Police Ethical Standards Command was investigating and seeing it was still to be processed. We'll be working on tonight, he said. He said counselling would be offered to the officers involved. It's quite a traumatic time for the family and police involved. You don't come to work to be involved in matters like this, he said. I do feel for the people and obviously feel for the family of the deceased male. Yeah, you barely hear about that. You barely hear about the police having to shoot a man. It's or kill. It's very sad. Now, we've got some news on AFL Premiership coach Mark Choco Williams, diagnosed with I do not know how to pronounce this disease. Lymphoma. I think that's how you pronounce it. Lymphoma. AFL Premiership coach and current development coach at Richmond, Mark Williams, has been diagnosed with lymphoma. Richmond confirmed the news in a statement on Sunday, and emphasizing the club's commitment to helping Williams throughout the process. As we always do at Richmond, we will support Mark and his family during this time. Richmond General Manager of Football Dan Richardson said the Tigers also said Williams will start treatment soon and will continue in his current role at the club. Williams' career's highlight was he coached Puelo to a 2004 premiership and worked as GWS before taking a role on at Richmond. So some sad news coming out there of health and well-being of Mark Choco Williams, and hopefully he can fight this and get through this. That story is reasonably fresh also. And now we're going to a bit of South Australian news. Police arrest 12 more at SA's Victor Harbour Schoolies Festival. And now this is where all the old people who live at Victor Harbour stay in their homes and lock their doors because, well, this is where it gets a bit violent and a bit silly and a bit crazy, a bit of alcohol is involved. I should say a lot of alcohol is involved, and it gets really crazy. It's schoolies. It happens everywhere, of course. It happens on the Gold Coast in Queensland. It happens at Victor Harbour here in South Australia, and I have relatives who live in Victor Harbour, and they say they don't mind it. But if I was living in Victor Harbour, I would mind it a bit. 12 more people have been arrested, and one report on the second night at the Victor Harbour Schoolies Festival south of LA. Police said they found two 17-year-olds from Ingle Farm in Oakton with 100 ecstasy tablets, while a 20-year-old man from Power Hills was also caught with the drug. All three men have been bailed to appear in court in January. Police said 9 of the arrests were for behavioural offences. 5 of them were not school leavers. It follows on the 9 arrests on the first night of the festival, when 2 men were charged with possessing ecstasy tablets for sale, and 7 other people were arrested for behavioural offences. Over the course of the weekend, 91 people have been fined for various offences, including drinking and a dry zone. Around 10,000 Year 12 students across South Australia have attended the weekend festival. Police Commander for Operation Schoolies Festival 2014, Superintendent Rob Williams, said police have been genuinely happy with the crowds. Most people were pretty tired from the party during the day. He said the festivals down at Wallen Reserve were well controlled and people generally had a good time. Superintendent Williams said police would be out in force again with the festival due to end Monday. Yeah, that's a pretty bad day to end the festival. Come on, end on a Sunday or something. It's a bit Monday. That's a bit of a downer, isn't it? Anyway, moving on. And this is where we scroll through a lot of the stories and get them all over and done with. A spate of suspicious car fires in Adelaide continues. Another car is damaged in a suspicious arson attack, the latest in a spate of car fires across Adelaide. Now, this happened in Redwood Park. Local Adelaide Teen Hospital after being struck by lightning as the storm sweeps SA. A 15-year-old boy has been treated in hospital after he was struck by lightning in Adelaide northeast. South Australian Ambulance Services said the teenager was conscious and alert following the incident at the house at Redwood Park just after 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's Daylight Standard Time, and the boy was working on a car in the shed of his home. At the time, SA Ambulance Officer Nathan Parks said the boy was holding a wheel brace when lightning struck. He felt a jolt go through his body and as a result received an injury and sustained some symptoms and has been transported to the Ling McEwen Hospital. Mr. Park said, "We are suspecting he hasn't received a direct strike with the lightning, but he's definitely um, had some form of impact. Obviously, when a 15-year-old boy was hit by lightning, it's never a good thing, but he's in a stable condition and he's doing okay." Mr. Parks urged people to stay indoors during thunderstorms. People tend to think it's good to go out and have a look, but it's such a dangerous issue when it does strike. The lightning bolt also struck a tree opposite the boy's house in McEwen Avenue, with debris scattered across a 50-meter radius from the hit. Wow. As we continue with other news, in Redwood Park, there was some stories rescued last night, of course. Homophobic abuse still happening in Adelaide's LGBTI community says homophobic abuse is still a regular occurrence in today's society, according to a group of young South Australians from the lesbian, bisexual, transgender, and intersex community. Is it even what? Okay. Yeah. Funny. I was just talking about this tonight, but yeah, abuse is still happening. Well, I don't think society's really drawn with the fact that this has happened. It may have been happening for a long time before, but it was only open really. It was only really open about in the 80s and 90s really, and it's, I don't know. And of course, it's legal in America for um, people who are homosexual to get married. So it hasn't been legalized in Australia yet, so we're still gonna get used to it. State Centre forecast for tomorrow in Adelaide, it's going to be 22 thunderstorms with a minimum of 17. Mount Gambier, there'll be a possible thunderstorm, a maximum of 20 and a minimum of 11. Port Lincoln, maximum of 22, a minimum of 13. Mostly sunny. Port Pirie, maximum of 25, a minimum of 17. Mostly sunny. Denmark, clearing shower, maximum of 29, a minimum of 19. Clearing shower. We're going to take a quick break here on 3RM. We'll be back with national weather for tomorrow and we'll also be back with sports for tomorrow. So just stream listeners, you'll have about a 4-minute break here. Hello, welcome back, stream listeners. Currently in Melbourne North is 26.8. It's 8:29 South Australian time, and that means it's about 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Here we go for the national cities tomorrow. In Sydney is going to reach a maximum of 30 and a minimum of 20 thunderstorms. Melbourne, a maximum of 25 and a minimum of 16 thunderstorms. Brisbane, a maximum of 31 and a minimum of 22, partly cloudy. Perth, a maximum of 28, a minimum of 10. Sunny. Adelaide, thunderstorms, a maximum of 22, a minimum of 17. Canberra, thunderstorms, a maximum of 31, a minimum of 17. Hobart, a maximum of 20, a minimum of 10. Rain. And Darwin, thunderstorms, a maximum of 33, a minimum of 27. In Alice Springs, thunderstorms, a maximum of 35, a minimum of 22. Townsville, rain, a maximum of 31, a minimum of 24. Cairns, a maximum of 23, a minimum of 31. Rain. And Broome, a maximum of 34, a minimum of 27. Rain. Tuesday. For national weather, in Adelaide, it's going to be to a maximum of 22 and a minimum of 13, partly cloudy. Hobart, a maximum of 18, a minimum of 10, partly cloudy. Melbourne, a maximum of a minimum of 12, partly cloudy. Canberra, maximum of 26, a minimum of 13, rain. Sydney, a maximum of 26, a minimum of 20, a clear and shower. Brisbane, a maximum of 33, a minimum of 21, partly cloudy. Townsville, a maximum of 32, a minimum of 24, showers easy. Cairns, a maximum of 33, a minimum of 23, rain. Darwin, a maximum of 32, a minimum of 27, thunderstorms. Alice Springs, partly cloudy, a maximum of 32, a minimum of 20, Broome, rain, a maximum of 35, a minimum of 28. Perth, partly cloudy, a maximum of 36, a minimum of 16. Severe thunderstorms warning for New South Wales and Australian Capital Territory tomorrow. And the current national summary is a borg of low pressure through stretching from northern WA to southeastern parts of New South Wales and triggering scattered showers and thunderstorms. This who is also drawing hot air over the far east. A weak cold front is steering cool onshore winds over southern parts of WA. Okay, now we're going to sport. And the Brisbane Roar have confirmed that Mulvey, the coach, is gone. And I'll just read out this. Mike Mulvey, Brisbane Roar head coach Mike Mulvey, has parted ways with the club just 6 A-League matches after he led the side to a win in the 2013 and 2014 grand final. The club managing director Sean Dobson said in a statement on Sunday that Mulvey would step down. Head coach Mike Mulvey met with the Brisbane Roar met with the Brisbane Roar. Met with the Brisbane Roar FC management today. As a result, he will step down from the head coach position. Brisbane Roar thanks Mike Mulvey for his contribution to the success of the club since the appointment of an interim coach in December 2012 and Brisbane Roar head coach in February 2014. As head coach, Mike Mulvey guided Brisbane Roar to a high A-League premiers in 2013 and 2014, played winning the league by 10 points before securing a historic grand final win on May 4, 2014 against Western Sydney Wanderers. The board review of the Brisbane Roar FC football operations were conducted in line with the Brisbane Roar's commitment to continual improvement. The champions have enjoyed a horror start to the season, slumping to a record of 5 losses and just a solitary win. Mulvey leaves just 6 months after guiding the Roar to an A-League title and being named Coach of the Year. Rumours suggest former Dutch international Frans Trigen is the man being lined up to replace the outgoing manager until the end of the current campaign. Mulvey's record at the club stands at 27 wins, 8 draws, and 21 losses in 56 games in all competitions. In other news, LA United have defeated Central Coast 2-0 at Central Coast Stadium in Gosford, New South Wales. And in cricket, De Kock century leads South Africa to 6 for 280 against Australia at the SCG. So Quinton de Kock, excellent century, has steered South Africa to a 6 for 280 in the final of One Day International Australia at the SCG. Irish eyes smiling after 26-23 win over the Wallabies. Ireland have held on to beat Australia 26-23 in a thrilling Rugby Union International in Dublin, and that completes the sport update. We'll play a quick break. We're going to take a quick break, stream listeners, and be back with. Oh, and we've got some EPL results here. So Man United have defeated Arsenal 2-1, and Crystal Palace versus Liverpool tonight. Cricket and Pakistan won by 356 runs over New Zealand, and Live Australia 448 and they're chasing South Africa's 280 runs. There's 25 overs in that completes tonight's sports report. And Watson's on 44 and Smith is on 5. First innings. 3 Iron Men, it's 8:35. We're going to play another song, stream listeners, and then we'll be back with more. p.m. and that means it's time for the LA Metro Show. Um, some of you might find this a bit boring, but it's transportation information that will be read out of the station every Sunday night at 8:40 p.m. Top 25 Trimmer Parade is closed. And just a quick shout out to Dad, who's listening at Clovercrest. Answer your phone. Um, if you are listening, from 21st of November to Tuesday the 25th of November, due to road cuts, Stop 25 Trimmer Parade will be closed from first service Friday the 21st of November to last service Tuesday the 25th of November. During this time, all 111, 115, 117 and 118 passengers will be directed to Stop 24 to Stop 26 Trimmer Parade. And in other news, Manapara Christmas Pageant detours. From Saturday the 29th of November. The Rangapara Christmas pageant will be held on Saturday 29th of November at 9 a.m. The routes affected will be the 228, the 440, the 441, the 442, the 451, and 452. Due to tours, some bus stops will be missed. Signage will be affected. Will be affected. Stops will be affected. Stops to direct passengers to the nearest alternative stop. Stop 12 Walkerville Terrace closure. Due to underground pipe works, a section of Walkerville Terrace northern side will be closed between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. weekdays from Monday 17th of November until further notice. The routes affected will be 281 bus services from the city, Northern route to stop 21 Walkerville Terrace, then via Burlington Street, Devonshire Street, Lansing Terrace, then via Street to stop 15, then via normal route. 281 bus services travelling to the city will not be affected. Closing alternative stops. Due to this road closure from stop 12 Walkerville Terrace north side will be mixed. Passengers will be directed to stop 11 Walkerville Terrace. And in other news, stop G3 Grenfell Street closure. Due to works conducted by the SA Power Networks on the side of Grenfell Street, stop G3 Grenfell Street will be closed from 6 p.m. Sunday the 16th of November for approximately 1 week. So that's over. That's over tonight. Following the success of the Rolling Stones concert, LA Metro is looking into ways to improve operations for further events at LA level, particularly around ticketing and our bus services. The Department of Planning and Education, the Department of Planning, Transport and Infrastructure, the DPTI, is proposing a bus route changes to Toogoolawah areas to better serve the local community. So that's Route 492. And the Lies Railway Station is still being upgraded. And the other good success for LA Metro, which they don't get a lot, they usually get a lot of criticism, the Metro card milestone. And I don't think a lot of people care, but anyway, Transport Minister Stephen Mulligan today announced customers have been taking more than 100 million trips with their MetroCard since its launch in November 2012. MetroCard has revolutionized the way people pay for travel on Adelaide Metro services. The 100th millionth MetroCard validation was by Miss Maria Kober, who wins a year free public transport travel. Mr. Kober is a regular MetroCard user who catches the train daily to work in the northern suburbs. Mr. Morgan said, What northern suburb station do we have except for Elizabeth, Salisbury, and that's about it. Here we go. Second customers love the convenience of MetroCard, and the state government is proud to celebrate the milestone. It is just under 2 years since MetroCard was launched. Around 400,000 cards have been issued, with almost 50% of all the train, tram, and bus travel now paid for use. All well as the added convenience, MetroCard is cheaper for LA Metro customers. Fares are always cheaper using MetroCard. For example, a single bus fare using a MetroCard is $3.39 compared to a $5.10 cash fare. Yeah, we get. Customers are also enjoying the benefits of the new MetroCard 28-day pass, which allows unlimited travel anywhere and anytime on all services for 28 consecutive days. Mr. Mulligan says seniors patronage has risen since the introduction of MetroCard due to convenience of a new system as well as the free travel free travel introduced by the state government during interpeak and weekend public holiday periods. The MetroCard journey has been great success for commuters, and we are looking forward to the future improvements of the system and across the public transport network, he said. So that completes the Adelaide Metro show. Does it? Yes, it does. We're going to go on to what's on TV now, ladies and gentlemen, our TV guide for the rest of primetime television for tonight. On ABC One, 8:36 will be Scylla, 9:24 will be Hanging, a 2012 drama. Rated M, and 11:20 will be Filthy Cities. On ABC Two, 8:32 will be Miracles, 9:26 will be Skimpy, Opening Shoot. 9:58 will be Louis Theroux's Under the Knife, and 10:58 will be How Works, and 11:58 will be on Model Agency. On ABC Three, 8:25 will be Movie Mob Style. 8:53 will be the High Fructose Adventures of an Annoying Orange. 9:05 will be the Rush TV show. 9:30 will be Rage. ABC News 24, 8:30 will be ABC News. 9:02 will be 1 plus 1. 9:30 will be ABC News. 10 o'clock big ABC News update. 10 1 big mix. 10:30 be ABC News. 11 o'clock big ideas. 11:30 big ABC News update. 11:31 be Landline. SBS One, 8:30 be Dead Famous DNA, 9:30 be Killing Kennedy, 11:10 will be the single, a 2007 drama starring Diego Peretti and Juliet Diaz. On SBS Two, 8:30 be Brooklyn Nine-Nine, 9 o'clock will be Brooklyn Nine-Nine, 9:30 be South Park, 10 o'clock will be A-League Extra. Time, 11 o'clock will be In Her Skin, 11:50 will be Free Radio. On NITV, 8:30 be the Medicine Line, 9 o'clock will be The Other Side, 9:30 be Standing in the Shadows of Motown, 11:15 will be Back to Monday. On 7, 8:30 be Big Adventure, 9:45 will be Resurrection, 10:40 will be Castle, 11:40 will be The World's Wildest Police Videos. On 7 2, 8:30 will be Escape to the Country, 9:30 will be Escape to the Country, 10:30 will be Homes Under Hammer, 11:45 will be Britain's Empty Homes. 7 Mate, 8:30 will be The Shooter, 2007 action starring Mark Wallenberg and Michael Pena, rated M, 11 o'clock will be Lockdown. On Channel 9, 6:30 big one-day series Australia versus South Africa, 9:30 will be Superman, for Quest for Peace, on 11:30 be CSI, Crime Scene Investigation. On Gem, 8:45 be P.S. I Love You, a 2007 drama starring Henry Swatch and Jared Butler. 11:15 will be Martial Law, Texas. On Go, 8:30 Big Bang Theory. Hi. 9 o'clock will be the Big Bang Theory. 9:30 will be Horrible Bosses, a 2011 comedy starring Jason Bateman and Charlie Day. 11:30 will be 2.5 Men on 1. 8:30 will be the Gold Coast Cops. 9 o'clock will be Territory Tops. 9:30 will be Fatal Attraction, a 1987 thriller starring Marshall Douglas and Glenn Close. On Channel 10, 8:30 will be Life of Pi, a 2012 adventure starring Sergio Shemaine and Imran Khan. 11:05 be Formula One. 8:30 will be The Love Guru. 2008 comedy starring Mike Myers, Jessica Alba. 10:15 will be Have You Been Paying Attention? 11:15 will be Everybody Loves Raymond. 11:45 will be Star Trek Next Generation. That completes what's on TV, and it also completes our stream tonight. We're going back to music now on 3 IM at 8:48 p.m. At 8:55 we'll have news. Good night, stream listeners. We'll see you Friday from 6 o'clock.